All right, all right. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it. Come on in, everybody. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for everybody to come on in, but come on in, everybody, man. Happy. This is a beautiful week, man. Happy. Oh, got this in my ear. Happy holidays, man, to everybody, man. But I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for everybody to come in, man. How's everybody doing? I'm trying something new here. Okay, it is on Twitter. There we go. Just wanted to make sure that you guys see that on Twitter. How's everybody doing? That's what I was trying to double check. I gotta pause this thing so it won't go. Okay, yeah. Okay, I do see it on Twitter. Look, man, how's everybody doing, man? We get ready to go live, man. They're coming in quickly. How's everybody doing, man? Happy holidays to everybody. We want to talk about USC. We want to talk about, De'Anton Lynn. We want to talk about a couple of things, man. So, look, I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. It's good to be back, man. You guys know we're going to open up this. We're going to open up this line here in a minute. They're coming in quickly. We got 115 people in here. Listen, I need all those who are on Twitter, man. And you guys know before I left, man, we told you guys that we would like for you guys, those who are on Twitter, to make sure you guys come over to the USCJ Lost in the Sauce podcast so we can continue to move and groove this thing, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, man. I'm going to wait for a couple of people. I'm going to greet a couple of people while you guys come in. But happy Tuesday to everybody. Anthony, man, what's up, baby? How you doing, family? Let's see here. Round squads. Hey, likewise, fam. Happy Tuesday to you. James Booker, what's the word? Hey, fam, I'm gonna put this link in here in a minute for you, man. We're gonna talk. Hey, we got a bowl game coming up. Your son is getting ready. I don't think Makai Lemon's gonna play. We're gonna talk about that. I'm just saying he could be playing. I don't know. But Jacoby Lane, Makai Lemon. So your son, Mr. Tanuk Hines. Hey, look, we expecting him to do some big things. So give me a second, and we're gonna open this thing up. But how you doing, fam? Hey, what's going on? What's up? Hey, so let's get into this real quick, man. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Super Max. How are you doing? Sheldon, what's the word? All the way from Louisiana. Bless, man. How you doing? Absolutely. Keith, I'm gonna open this line up in a minute, man. We gotta talk about this Notre Dame stuff because I got a little bit of a disagreement, but you know I love you. I think it's both parties. That's what I feel like. But we're gonna talk about that. I want to hear your side, and then we'll talk about it. But I agree with you, but I feel like it's both sides. It takes two to tangle, right? That's kind of how I feel about it, man. And I don't like just leaving USC all the way out there because I don't think it's just them. I think part of it is, and I'm gonna get into this. I'm already getting to it right now, but I think part of it is it's USC wanting to play them on week 0. Week 0 is basically in August, and if USC could play them in August, and I feel like Notre Dame needs more USC more than USC needs Notre Dame. But we'll get into that. I think they both need to come to an agreement. But we'll get into that though, because I saw your comment. Love you, family. But we're gonna talk about it. Hey, nice to see you as well. What's the word? Hey, thank you. B Jones, tap in, man. I'm gonna put this link in here in a minute. I'm gonna put it in here. So I just want to kind of talk about some stuff with De'Anton Lynn, and you guys can come on here and tap in and kind of discuss it with me because it's just a situation to me that appears to be weird. Coming in loud and clear. Thank you. I'm doing my first live since coming back, man. It's the first live. Hey, what's up, family? Hey, what's the word? Lynn ain't a ride or die Trojan. Well, hey, look, we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to open the conversation up and everybody's going to talk about it. Hey, fight on, Janelle. Hey, thank you, Big Key. Let's see. You got me lost in the sauce when you're not. Hey, listen, man. I had to get my priorities in the right place, man. I had to do the Lord's work, and I'm still doing it. And I told you guys, those who tapped in with me, I'm going to be doing prison ministry. I kind of found out the schedule. Be doing prison ministry on Sundays. So I'll be doing that early in the morning before church, according to the schedule. So you guys, hey, we got to keep this thing rolling. But I just don't want to overdo myself and burn myself out. So when I come back, I'm going to come back probably I am back, but it's probably going to be more like 3 or 4 days a week. I'm going to try that. But I'm telling you, my wife is a therapist, and she's a real therapist, a licensed therapist, and she tells me that I got ADHD. Like when I get locked into something, I just can't. It's hard for me to go. I've never been a halfway type of person, but we'll talk about that too. But I'm gonna try my best to go. I'm gonna try my best with everything I got to go only 3 to 4 days. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try it. Welcome back. Hey, thank you very much. Jay is back. Absolutely. Light the torch. Come on, YouTube family. Absolutely, man. Okay, you're right. He's not playing. So real quick, before I get into this, Makai definitely shouldn't play. Absolutely. So before I open up, I'm going to put the link in the chat because I know you guys going to start filling up. We got about 300 people already tapping in. Listen, if you guys are on Twitter, make sure you subscribe to USCJ on YouTube. I'm going to put, well, I'll wait to do that. But you guys already know where to find me on YouTube. It's USCJ. But it's 300 people in here right now. So look, here's the situation with De'Anton Lynn. I'm just having a hard time understanding. And look, I love De'Anton Lynn. I was one of the biggest De'Anton Lynn guys when you're talking about really rooting for him. If you guys remember, and we get ready to open this up, but if you guys remember De'Anton Lynn, and it's filling up fast, so I can only get 10 people in here at one time. So I'm going to get the first one, and I see the first one is Brian Jenkins, and I think the second one is Russ. So I'm going to get to them as they come. And so shout out to B. Jenks. But I feel like, De'Anton Lynn to me was one of the first guys that I think I had. Penn State at the time was Penn State defensive coordinator who's now at Duke. I can't remember his name. And I had De'Anton Lynn, and then I had the Wisconsin former defensive coordinator. Those were the three guys that I had. And to me, I really rooted for De'Anton Lynn because he had UCLA at number 10 that particular year. In total defense, you guys saw it. In total defense, De'Anton Lynn was right at, and that was UCLA. He carried UCLA, and you remember what he did when he first came to the Coliseum. What he did to Caleb Williams, he tried to confuse him, but it wasn't just Caleb Williams. It was just the whole team. But Caleb, it was like, wow, that scheme, that defense, and the personnel that they had. And yes, they had a big-time defensive end who went to the NFL, but I just felt like he was a mastermind. We knew he came from the Baltimore Ravens. We knew he was young. We knew he was already in L.A. So I said that, just to reflect back, I said that it only makes sense to get a guy like De'Anton Lynn. However, now we're going to speed up to where we're at right now, because right now it just appears to be something, I don't know what's going on. It seems to be kind of weird. And I'm going to read you guys something that I saw, and this is some, you talk about read the tea leaves. Read the tea leaves is real, because this is from a Penn State site. Where did I put it at? It's from a Penn State site, and it says this. A Penn State site. Latest buzz, as always. These things are fluid. Penn State is not paying current Lynn buyout. It's too high. Latest read, as always, these things are fluid. Penn State thinks Southern Cal seems to want Texas guy, and you guys know, I've been missing 9 days, so I really haven't kept you guys up to par, but I know some other people have been kind of talking about it. But you guys know Pete, the Texas defensive coordinator, he was fired. You see that Will Muschamp from Georgia, he used to be at Texas back in the day when Mac Brown was there, and now he's rehired at Texas, and now it appears that Pete is getting some action our way. Now, where was Pete at before he was at Texas? Don't forget, Jennifer Cohen was the athletic director at the University of Washington. Don't forget that Pete, you guys remember when we were talking about defensive coordinator, before Pete actually went to Washington, he was actually before he went to Texas, he was actually at Washington. And so it's weird, because now it's action with Pete, and I don't know if and this is just me, I don't know if USC wants to get out of it, are they getting frustrated? I don't know what the whole situation is, but it does appear to be there's some frustrations mounting as it relates to this. I'm getting ready to open up the chat because I see there's multiple people here, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. And there's some other things in regards to that, but I just wanted to open up that first 10 minutes to talk to you guys about what we kind of want to deal with today, and any other thing you guys want to talk about in reference to Notre Dame. We got about 421 people in here right now. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving. First caller up, B Jenks. What's the word?
What's going on, Jay, man? Good to have you back, my brother.
Hey man, hey, we here. You know, I thought I was down for the count, not down physically, but just down.
Yeah.
I was out of it, bro. And I told my, my wife. She was like, "Hey, are you really gonna do this?" And I said, "Yeah, it's over." I tried to delete my Instagram, Twitter, all kinds of stuff, but the Lord wouldn't allow me to delete it. That's a whole other testimony in itself. They made you go through all these things to delete it, but anyway, hey, God had a different plan. A major company reached out to me, and we just partnered with them, man. And it's called Believe. You got guys like David Pollock, Chris Sims, all these guys within that network, and he reached out to me on Sunday, emailed me out of nowhere. I wasn't thinking about coming back, but God has a way of working, bro.
Well, I'm glad you changed your mind, Jay. You know, you've been an inspiration to me. You know, you were one of the reasons why, I got myself and Christian started, Fourth and Nine. But we'll get to that another time. But with this entire Lynn situation, I think this is like the second year that he's flirted with leaving. And I understand, you want to get back to your alma mater where you played at, but um, right now, I wouldn't put Penn State on the same level as USC. You just finished with the number one recruiting class in the nation. You're building on your success as far as like from a defensive standpoint. The team is getting better year by year, and it just seems like to me, again, this is only me looking outside looking in. It just seems like to me he hasn't really bought into SC itself. You understand what I'm saying?
It's kind of strange because I thought that he loved the fact that he didn't go to Penn State the first time.
Right.
I thought he loved LA and his kids, his wife, the whole thing. And so my thing was like, okay, he turned down his alma mater. To me, that was major, that was big. It was like, who turns down their alma mater? And you're comfortable, you're familiar, you want to go represent for your university. But then USC, I guess, I think allegedly whatever, $3 million or whatever, they gave to him. And so it was like, okay, maybe he's comfortable. But this year, something to me right now, to be honest with you, B, it just seems a little off. And it looks like it's strange language coming from the Penn State side and strange language coming from the USC side. And it's kind of unclear as to where this thing stands. And just to read that information that's coming from Penn State, it's just like, wait a minute, what's really going on? And for them to have the information about USC, I guess possibly, let's say, courting, if you will, courting the defensive coordinator right now for Texas, who's very familiar with Jennifer Cohen, who was at Washington with him. And then all of a sudden, I'm also seeing other things like, his family members are following, Lincoln Riley. This whole thing is kind of strange. So you kind of see where this thing is going on. And when it's prolonged like this, and when there's no announcement, it makes you think that something's happening.
Well, the problem is USC has to come up with a contingency plan. Again, wherever there's smoke, there's fire. You don't hear about this on these message boards without getting specific insider information from certain people, whether or not they're directly tied to the program, whether or not they got, they're outside and just got, somebody on the inside that's giving this information. So I could see SC coming up with a contingency plan now that the former defensive coordinator from Texas is no longer there. But for Lynn to be flirting with Penn State again, which I like you said, I thought that issue was nipped in the bud last season when they gave him that increase. But I said on our show that if this is truly the case and he's flirting with them again with a different coach, I wouldn't offer him another dime. You wish him well. You send him on about his way. Send him on about his way, and you tell him good luck. The only thing that would concern me is when you lose a coordinator. And again, I said it on our show. When you lose a coordinator, you have to worry about the position coaches leaving too. That's
Well,
the only problem I got with that.
yeah. I kind of feel like we're okay. I think that's part of
Mm-hmm.
the contingency plan. But what I really thought of the contingency plan was, of course, Matt Ince. I thought that would have been one of the biggest contingency plans of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, he went to Fresno State. But
Yeah, but
that
he took a head coaching job though,
yeah.
Jay. He didn't take a
No.
lateral move.
No,
This
no,
was a
no, no, no,
lateral
no, no,
move.
no, 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 no. I think
Yeah.
you miss what I'm saying. I'm saying the fact that
Okay.
his experience. He had head coaching spot jobs coming from North Dakota and all that, and the fact that he was a defensive coordinator at other
Uh-huh.
programs. I felt like that was a heck of a contingency plan before he left. In the
Mm-hmm.
event that something like this will happen, but now we don't have him in place. I kind of wonder, like, who would be,
Who
I
would
know
take over for him?
yeah, I know Doug Belt
Yeah.
had the experience at Houston, but I don't know if they necessarily want to go that route. I'm not sure. So you guys can hit me and let me know what you guys think. How you
Yeah.
feeling about that? And I'm gonna take some more of these
Yeah,
calls.
yeah. Go ahead, Jay, man. I appreciate you having me up, bro.
No, hey, one more thing. How you feeling about the Notre
Yeah.
Dame situation?
Well, I heard Keyshawn's response on it, and again, I said something on our show. If Notre Dame is not willing to play in week 0, and which what I see the administration doing, Jay, is this: they're taking on the same model as the SEC. Before the SEC had to play was required to play
Right,
9 conference games. What they do
right.
is they'll get 3 out of conference games, which just so happen to be preseason games, and they'll strategically place them within their schedule along with 2 bye weeks. So essentially giving them about 5 bye weeks during the season, which allows their players to get rest during the season because they're playing, all of these tough opponents. So I see the GM, I see Riley and the administration taking the same approach. Okay, if you can't play us in week 0, we're going to add somebody else in because it's only going to benefit the program. Us playing Notre Dame when they want us to play them does us no good.
Yeah,
Notre Dame
yeah.
needs SC. Notre Dame needs SC more than SC needs Notre
And I
Dame right
agree.
now.
And look,
Right.
if Notre Dame had learned this year, when they played USC this year,
Mm-hmm.
USC was what number? I think they were number 21 or somewhere around there, number
Right.
20.
Right.
They were.
Something
Look,
like
I
that.
mean, for the most part, you can say whatever you want, but BYU, they're not going to be ranked high as they were every single year like the way that they were this year. And so, to me, for them to take a gamble and think about this, Marcus Freeman did say, anytime, anywhere, any place, but all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden that doesn't matter anymore. You can't play us at the beginning of the season, but you want us to put us in the middle of the season after we played Michigan, after we played
Right. You understand what I'm
we got
saying now?
Oregon, you got Ohio State. Are you kidding me? Like, come on,
So
man. It's like, and you want to play Northern. Don't forget, they played Northern Illinois last year, the year before, and lost at the beginning of the season. But you don't want to put us there. But you played Miami, and go ahead, B, because I can really go on a tear on this.
I got what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this: the administration and the coaching staff are going to be strategic about this, which is the smart thing to do. If you can't play them in week 0, we'll add another preseason out of conference game and strategically place them toward the middle or toward the end of the season. This is going to give your players rest. You're still playing a Big Ten schedule, which means
Absolutely.
that you're still going to play the Oregons, the Ohio States. But it makes no sense to continue to beat yourself up to prove that you're the toughest in the land, but you continuously missing out on the playoffs. When in contrast, you got the SEC, who's always been smart about that. The
Yep.
SEC will never put Alabama or Georgia or LSU at a disadvantage like that.
But
They will never do it.
but they just going to 9 and 10 games this year.
Right.
But check
Right.
this out. Check this out. And I mentioned this earlier today. Think about this. They signed a 12-year agreement with Clemson.
Mhm.
They also signed an agreement with Auburn and BYU. Two-year agreements. But you can't so you got 3 schools, but we're supposed to be your first priority, the longest standing
Right.
history rivalry, and you can't give us that love to re-sign us and get us some love back. Come on, man. At least put us at the
Yeah.
beginning of the season. Are you gonna play one of those schools at the beginning of the season? That's the question. But anyway, I gotta take some more of these, man.
All right,
It's
go
stacking up
ahead,
on me.
Jay. I
Okay.
get what you. All right.
All right, family. Hey, good hearing from you though. Oh, let's see. Russ, how you doing?
Jay, man, welcome back, brother.
Oh man, thank you, man. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. That 9 days you were gone, bro, that was like being in the desert for 40 years, man. This is great news to hear back, brother.
Come on, man. Now Not the desert, though, huh? Is it the desert?
Oh man, I just want to jump into this Notre Dame thing, man, because Notre Dame is they are so out of touch. And I actually, I respect them. After what the Big Ten just tried to bully, Michigan and SC into accepting their little cheap payday loans so the rest of these schools can fund their NIL program.
Right.
I do understand that Notre Dame wants to maintain its independence, but like you have to live in reality. Like this ain't 1965 anymore. It's not, Joe Montana's not leading the Golden Domers out of the tunnel and John Carney's kicking field goals or something. Like these guys don't have the leverage that they once had. And
they don't. When's the last time Notre Dame won a national championship?
I don't know, man. Before I was born.
It was 1988.
My age starts with a 4, so it's a while,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and look, if this year hadn't showed them that they're not going to make it to the playoffs, I'm just saying, my thought process is they're going to be forced into a conference. Now, they're trying to wiggle their way around it and trying to so-called, get some tough opponents or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're avoiding your greatest rivalry by just simply not putting it. I mean, look at it from our perspective. We don't have the Saints. We're not going to play Army and Navy, after we play you guys. We're probably going to play, like Oregon, Ohio State. I mean, like,
right.
They got to consider the real factors of this, man. So, look, I'm not – look, it's on Notre Dame, man. I'm not –
For sure, man. I mean, look. I mean, just – they've been burning bridges now. I mean, listen, part of being an independent is, like, you do – like, I'll give Notre Dame credit. Like, they're a school like us where they don't need – they can fund themselves. Like they don't need some, loan from some equity firm to go out and keep the books in the green, man. They could go to their alumni and say, here's how much money we need. And their alumni comes up with it. Right. And I respect that. But like when you're an independent, you have to know, like your scheduling is at the mercy of everybody else. And it's sort of shocking to me that they've just spent 10 years burning bridges. I mean, we could go back, whatever the COVID year was. Remember when they joined the ACC for like a season or two?
That was an absolute joke.
Like, feeling cute, might go independent later. It's like, dude, you guys wouldn't have a season if the ACC didn't let you in. Like,
my thing is, they monopolized the whole. It was a monopoly. They manipulated, and it was a monopoly type situation. The way they're able to maneuver and snake their way away with the independent schedule. It's not fair to guys who are playing in conference championships and they expect to go to a doggone championship straight just and not have to play a championship. So, hey,
100%. And then I think the straw, what people are some people are seeing it, but like, Notre Dame just got that special rule where if they're ranked in the top 12, they automatically go. So if you want to believe this, if that rule were in place this year, they would have got in. Even though Miami was ranked ahead of them, Miami would have been bounced because Notre Dame would have been in the top 12, even though Miami would have had the head-to-head victory. So, I just want to say this. It is, while I don't like the rivalry ending, while I don't think any USC fan, like in a vacuum, anyone who went there, I mean, like I grew up on this rivalry, right? This is so cool.
Hey, me too. I mean, it's
country classic, this was like UCLA was like the punks, right? But like Notre Dame had that Cold War feeling to it. Like USA and Russia, like are two, like these countries are heavy hitters going, that's how SC Notre Dame felt, sort of thing. And while I don't want that to go, it is very refreshing that we have an administration in Jen Cohen, supported by Lincoln Riley, Board of Regents, whatever, that they are doing what is best for the USC football program. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Pat Hayden or Lynn Swan were still our athletic directors, we would have given Notre Dame everything they asked for. We would have still been playing him in October. We would have still been playing him in November. This whole Big Ten thing with the private equity thing, Michigan would have been standing alone on an island because our previous leadership they were gutless cowards who bent over backwards. So it is so refreshing that we have an administration right now that is willing to take some heat from these. Keyshawn Johnson, man, that guy took one too many hits over the middle, bro. It's like, man.
I don't know.
I just give our front office credit. They are putting USC football first, and they're not letting this sort of notion of traditionalism and the past shackle us down. So, I mean, that is what is refreshing to see to me.
Well, Rush, man, hey, I appreciate it. It's good to hear your voice, man. I know it's been 9 days, but we back. We're going to scale it back, but it just feels good. It doesn't feel right not doing this. I'm just going to be honest with you, man.
Do 3 days a week, bro. Go live once a week or twice in one video, man. We don't need you 7 days a week, but just 2 or 3 times a week, bro.
No more 7 days a week for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're waking up your videos, bro, and coming out at 4 a.m. and stuff.
It ain't happening no more. It's over. But I will at least 3, maybe to 4 times a week, man. But I'm gonna try hard. But anyway, Russ, man. I appreciate you, fam.
And hey, man, I think it's super cool that you're doing that prison ministry thing, man. You're kind of like West Coast Johnny Cash now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, man, we got to get the gospel to everybody, man.
Absolutely, baby. So, SCJ from South Central going to Folsom and preaching, baby. I love it, man.
All right, family. Hey, stay blessed, man. I appreciate you.
Fight on, my
fight on. All right, I got. Let's see. Uncle Boom, how you doing?
Yo, what's good, fam? What's good?
Man, we here, baby. We here.
Hey, bro, once I seen that live notification pop up on my phone, man, I was like, let me hop back in with the homie.
It's on and popping, man. We here, man. How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good, man. Hey, man, to speak on Lynn real quick, I mean, usually when you hear no news, ever since last week, no news is always good news.
Right, right.
In this case, we honestly don't know. I mean, if he's flirting with Penn State, I mean, at the end of the day, when you have a former player that's turned position coach or DC or OC, you could always tell that their dream job is always either to go back and coach at their school,
right,
or to be the head coach at their school.
Right.
If the Ohio State job were to open up tomorrow, Marcus Freeman would be the head coach within like an hour of Ryan Day getting fired. That's just facts because that's where he's from. That's where he played at, right? So if he wants to go, I mean, then let him go. But at the end of the day, parties can't get mad if USC is coming up with a contingency plan and wanting to court another DC that has just been let go. You know what I mean?
You know, the weird thing about it is it seemed like that contingency plan, you know, it may be the plan that USC may be going to. I mean, because, and I'm going to say this. He had an opportunity last year to go to Penn State, his alma mater. You know, so I just felt like
I heard him and James Franklin didn't quite mesh well.
Yeah, I get some of that. So, you know, it's like, okay, we'll see what happens, but it's strange to not hear anything. You know, you would think we get ready for winter ball. We got a bowl game coming up. You would think we would try to silence some of that noise, or if he didn't want to leave, he would silence that noise. But to me, like you say, like everybody says, the longer it goes, the silence makes me think it's speaking more to you're leaving. That's what it looks like. But we'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't think we have to worry about the position coaches. Those have all been handpicked by Riley. And so, you know, when it comes to Nua, Henny, Rob Ryan, while I think probably Lynn had some influence with Rob Ryan or something like that, but like Doug Belk and Tashawn Reed, Coach Reed?
Yeah, Coach Reed.
So those are all handpicked Riley dudes. So I don't see them leaving with Lynn or anything like that. To me, the biggest loss on the defensive side, recruiting wise, would be Coach Henny. That would be devastating at this point.
Yeah, right.
But as far as that goes, at the end of the day, we have to see what's going to happen. When is the bowl game? Is it this week or next week?
It's the 30th. It's next.
So it's next Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it's next Tuesday, man. It's crazy. And that's a whole other story within itself. That's next Tuesday. Yeah, that's
we're
crazy,
playing a game on a Tuesday. That's weird.
Super,
you know what I mean?
Super weird.
And then with this Notre Dame situation, at the end of the day, it's both parties' fault. You know what I mean? You know, we had something to do with it, and Notre Dame has something to do with it. This wouldn't even be a question if, you know, we haven't really, you know, if we've been winning these past couple years outside of the first year with Caleb Williams. I think it'd be a different conversation because if I believe if Lincoln Riley was at Oklahoma, this is something like you can't discontinue.
They full of crap, bro.
Yeah,
They knew what they were doing.
yeah,
They knew what they were doing with this crap. You have a
yeah,
9-3. You could at least put us. I mean, tell me this: we beat Michigan, and they get to go play Texas. You know,
yeah.
like
I would have played. But I would have like. Why are we
yeah.
playing? Why are we playing Baylor? I would
No,
have rather played Texas,
no,
Vanderbilt,
we're playing TCU.
or TCU. Yeah. So yeah, my
Yeah,
bad. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather play Texas. Vanderbilt. Who was ranked after us
I
or
can't remember.
before?
We finished up at number 16, right?
But we should
Yeah,
have been we should have been playing either 13, 14, or 15 in our bowl game. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
But like hearing what Keyshawn and then what Petros Papadakis they got to say, it's hard to say that they're wrong because they played at USC. They're obviously like they're about the tradition and all that stuff, but at the same time, with the way college football is going, and I don't think it's really heading in a great place at the moment. You know, the administration has to do what's best for the program long term at this moment. And we felt that schedule in Notre Dame in the beginning of the season, which would have been great for both parties, would have been a win-win for USC and Notre Dame. But Notre
yeah,
Dame wants to have their cake and eat it too, like always, because they think they're Notre Dame and they really haven't done anything in the past what is going on almost 40 years now. And we called their bluff, and then they didn't want to do anything about it. So it is what it is now. Hopefully, we're able to to get some other team on the schedule for next year. Um, but at the end of the day, man, glad you're back, bro. It's been long,
absolutely.
as everybody's been saying. It's been lonely here these past 10 days without you, my dog. And we're glad that you're back, bro.
Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, appreciate you, man. Mr. Hines, what's the word?
What's going on, partner?
Hey, let me for all those, we got about 752 people right now in the chat. For those who don't know who Mr. Hines is, his son is Tanook Hines, number 16. The number, hey, he don't like to hear this, but he's USC's number one receiver coming into the season next year. We know we got Makai leaving, and Makai just won the Bolitnikov Award. We know we got Jacoby possibly leaving. Well, he is leaving, declared for the draft. So Tanook Hines, Mr. Hines, what's the word?
Oh man, getting ready to go see this eye doctor real fast, thinking about this game coming up and the fact that a game is finally close to me, but I still
Yeah,
gonna be able to go.
you're not going to that.
I can't, bro. This ain't
Yeah,
fit. We live on a budget, bro.
yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, I'll holler at you. But you good? Okay. Okay. Hey, so look, how you feeling though, man? I mean, it's been a minute. You've been texting me. Hey, I'm gonna shout out to you because in the middle of me, calling it quits in these 9 days, you hollered at me, man.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something. In this house, we go on people that we feel we can trust.
Yeah,
When you went down, I didn't dig, but I know I wanted to pray for you because I felt something in me for you.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
not going to let you go a day without knowing that
yeah,
I was sincere and praying for you and hoping that everything worked out. So you
yeah.
don't have to say nothing. Just know that those prayers went to you and your family.
I already know. I felt it,
But
man.
ain't free. They all
In
for
those
you, bro.
texts that you were sending me, man. It was like, I felt it. It was from you. It's from a lot of people, but for you to do it, I said, man, Mr. Hines on point with it, man. I'm already knowing where he at with it, man.
I just want you to know, that we appreciate everything you do, what you say, and when you expose the boys, you give them a way to put their name and face out there, and we appreciate that. We glad you back, and I finally got a notification that you was coming on just now. I
What?
couldn't believe that.
Hey, maybe it took me 9 days for the system, the YouTube, to recognize who I am now.
Something like that,
Again,
yeah.
but it's all good, man. Sometimes YouTube, I was putting out so much content, man, to where I might have been jamming the system, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, damn it up then. We need that, man.
I might stop jamming it so I can start getting these notifications because a lot of people are telling me. But anyway, man, I appreciate you tapping in. Though it's good to see you and hear from you.
All right. Let's get into this game, man. Ask your questions. Come on.
Well, how you feeling about it? I don't know. Like I said, I know your son's he's probably gonna start. I'm assuming. Hopefully, Zacharias Williams he'll get out there to transfer from Utah. Jacoby Lane is probably not gonna play.
Nah,
I'm
yeah.
just and then Makai Lemon, he just won the Biletnikoff Award. He's going to the draft. He declared. So both of those guys are not going to play. So I'm thinking about Corey Sims. I'm thinking about Zacharias Williams, and I'm thinking about your son. That could be the starters right there. If I, I think.
Yeah, it could be. It could be, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's wide open. So you got those people I've been telling you about all season. They look okay. Lemon's leaving. Lane's leaving.
Yeah. Don't
Let's
sleep
get in there and let's do something. Let's show them something. This is a bowl game. They ain't got no choice. They gonna see it. Now we got to improve.
Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth. Blackie Chan, you took the words out of my mouth. Romero Ison, I saw some practice film on, and Blackie Chan, you next up. I saw some practice film of Romero Ison, bro, and it's crazy. I'm like, people, I know a lot of people talk about, let's go get these guys in the portal, let's go do this, but I don't think people realize some of the players that we got on this squad. Of course you're not starting. You got the Biletnikoff Award winner right now up there. You got Jacoby Lane. Yeah, you got Jacoby Lane. And your son, of course, we talked about it early on, what I label him as a super freshman, Floyd Boucard, a super freshman on defense. Your son, Tanuk Hines, a super freshman on offense. I felt like those two guys would start. That was an unusual situation. But you got some ballers. Booby Feaster, you got Romero Ison, you got Corey Sims, guys that really hadn't played. Jordan is gone now. He's hit the transfer portal. So look, these guys, we got some dogs on the field, man. So I feel good. We got Jaden Mayalva back. Praise God. we needed him. You know what I mean? Hey, did I tell y'all he was coming back? I tell y'all I had intel he was coming back. So we got Jaden Mayalva coming back. Most of the offensive line look like they're pretty much, for the most part, intact. Of course, I think we got Michael Benuelas. Of course, he's going to hit the portal. So the center spot, it looks like Keelan O'Connor. I think he announced that he's coming back. So it looks like we're moving and grooving. Of course, we want to shore up the defensive line and all that stuff. It's going to get these guys. One thing I could say about it, it was guys like Alex Graham that came in that playing nickel. And, of course, we've seen Christian Pierce. We've seen guys like Urlacher. All these guys get in. It's almost like, where were some of these guys at the end of the season? And it just shows that you got some youth out there that's going to be able to move and groove, man. So I'm feeling good about it, man. I think we're going to be good.
I'm feeling great about it. With your boy coming back, oh, yeah, he got it locked down. He's going to bring those receivers in and do some extra work. Watch what I tell you. Use that. Go to practice. He's going to tell them, hey, y'all coming in. We going to need you. Bring your ass to practice and stay late because we got to do some extra work. Now, we're going to go from that to the defense. They melded. They came together. They finna show you what a real ass kicking gonna be in this bowl game. Now they're not gonna let the offense outdo them. So when those new freshmen come, those highly 4-star, 5-star, whoever come in, they gonna say, okay, we need you to hit this spot, learn from this guy in front of you. So if something happens, you come in and we just keep flowing like the movie never stopped. That's what's gonna happen. I'm predicting it now, and I'm telling you, USC gonna win 43-28.
I like that. I'm gonna say in the 40s for sure. Running back wise, come on, man. We got King Miller. My God, you got Wayman Jordan back. You got Waymo back. You got Brian Jackson to hit the portal, and you had Harry Dalton to hit the portal. But we still got some guys, and we got Riley Wormley there, and I think USC, man, from a running standpoint, impose our will on these dudes, and make and open everything else up. So that's how I feel about it.
I want that little man. You know him.
Who's that?
His daddy was a pro player. I want that Lacker. Come on, Lacker. I need you to get to channel your inner Ronnie Lott. I want some of that. I need that. I'm gonna put all three of my TVs on the game. I want to hear that clack echo all over my house.
Hey man, I think they're gonna do it, and I'm excited about it. And we got so much to build on. You got this class that we got a couple that stacked on with that, with some of the guys. And those guys, we got 32 guys, 32 out of 34 guys, 5 guys, I think, that are moving in.
Yeah.
And they're going to get an opportunity to practice with these guys. Of course, they're not going to be able to play, but they will be able to practice. Listen, it's really go time, man. So, hey.
I can't say that they won't be able to play. Cause they said the same thing about Nunu when he got there. Look what happened.
No. I'm talking about in the bowl game.
No,
like
well,
Hassan Longstreet. No, I'm saying I'm thinking from a rule standpoint. I got. Don't quote me on it though. But from a rule standpoint, Hassan Longstreet, he was able to practice once he signed in December last year. He was able to practice, but I don't think he graduated in December from high school, and then he came to USC, moved in, was able to practice, but I don't think he was able to actually play in the bowl game. But he did practice.
right.
Now, don't quote me on that, but I think that's part of a rule thing. Their official thing won't start until this next semester or whatever.
Right,
So
right.
I think that's kind of how it goes. But
But
anyway,
Longstreet, even with my hours still staying, I think that it would benefit Longstreet greatly to stay and learn, get in when he can, show what he can. You never know what's going to happen. But I also understand that you want people to see what you can do and why you shouldn't wait. But the better channel, the better road for me is if he would stay and learn. So when he
Absolutely.
takes over, it's a smooth transition. Not like Trump going to the White House. Okay,
I'm not even. I can't even deal with that. Hey,
you know what I'm trying to say. If he doesn't learn, it will be smooth as all get out.
I got you, man. Hey, man. Well, look, I'm gonna take this call log and stacking up. Man, we got 861 people. The first day call-ins back. First day we going live again. It's go time, man. So, Mr. Hines, hey, man, salute, man. Hey, love you from the bottom of my heart, man. Real talk.
God bless you, my bro.
Absolutely. All right, family, fight
Love
on. All right, Blackie Chang.
Welcome back, Jay. Really appreciate you coming back. Like my mornings are going to be better, even though it's going to be a little bit less of the time that you're going to be on there. But I really appreciate you coming back. So definitely love to see the news coming back. But let's talk about this Notre Dame stuff right now. Like the one thing I think USC kind of hurt themselves was the media. Notre Dame ran straight to the media real quick when all this stuff went out that USC might not be playing Notre Dame. And they started to play the victim right off the bat. And like the fact that that's what they did first got a lot of people on their side. And they're trying to get people to forget the fact that they took their ball and went home because they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they did what they needed to do was try to get in front of this whole news media of them not wanting to play USC because, like, I saw your video this morning. Yeah, they played Texas A&M, they played Miami, and they saw what happened in the early week 0 that they got beat, and they don't want to have that kind of same situation happen again. Even though USC has been doing really well in the beginning of the year, like when we played LSU, we had a great we beat them, and they don't want that embarrassment to happen again. So.
No doubt, man. So, it's like they can't. Let me say this real quick. Omed Dylan 07, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate. Listen, we got almost 900 people in the chat. It's divided on Twitter, but and Twitter and YouTube. But I'm showing 251 people on YouTube, which means that most of the people are on Twitter. So I'm asking all of you people on Twitter, come over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. I'm back. We back as a family. So look, man, Notre Dame wants their cake and eat it too, man. And I just think it's kind of unfair. It wasn't like, and I said this before at the beginning of the show. Freeman said anytime, any place, anywhere. Why did that change all of a sudden? We specifically, everybody talked about the fact that USC was able to offer the Notre Dame opportunity to play at the beginning of the season, week 0. Any place, anytime, anywhere. You schedule Miami, you schedule Texas A&M, all these other teams at the beginning of the season. Mm-hmm. What makes us different? No, they want their cake and eat it too, and they're not better than anybody else, and they have to abide by the rules. If they don't align with with conference alignment and getting the conference, they're going to be lost in the sauce just like they were this year. No playoff bid, period. If they need us more than we need them.
Facts. And shout outs to Kristen. What's going on, Kristen? And there's only 35 likes on your stream right now on YouTube. We need to get that up. That's unacceptable.
Hey, thank you, Christian.
But yeah,
absolutely.
Like the whole thing with Keyshawn though, like he even stated he doesn't know what's going on, and he's commenting on something that he's not educated on. Like if he would have done a quick search on it, he would know exactly that Notre Dame is the reason for it. He thinks that he didn't even talk anything about Notre Dame. He just blamed everything on USC. Like, how are you going to comment on something that you have no idea what's going on?
I don't know. I was kind of surprised at it, but like I said, and Keith, I think Keith is going to be in here soon. Keith Bickers, he played for the 1980. I saw him in the comment section, and I'm sure he's coming in because I saw his comments. But he was part of the 1984 team. He's played Notre Dame. A lot of Notre Dame people that play for USC, former players, they all they're upset. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying they're all upset to the degree that Keyshawn is upset, but I think some feel like it's both parties, which I feel like it's both parties.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I understand USC's situation more than I understand Notre Dame's. Yeah. And I'm willing to give in to that more than I will give in to Notre Dame's, given the fact that we are in a Big Ten conference, something that's totally different from what they're doing. We're not playing Army and Navy. We're not playing Pittsburgh. All of these teams, North Carolina State, all of these teams that it's like, thank you, it's 112 likes. It's not all of these other teams that USC have to go back to back to back. So what if you're willing to play us any place, anytime, any place, anywhere? Why not just put us at the beginning of the season? Explain that. I don't understand it. But anyway, I got to take some more of these calls, Fairley. But I appreciate you tapping in.
Fight on, Jay.
Hey, fight on, Fairley. I thought I had Stefan. Young Tony, you up next.
What's going on with you, Jay? Man, welcome back, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, and everything is good now since you back, bro.
Hey, man, we here, man.
We got our barbershop talk back. Man, this is your calling, man. I'm telling you, you got great things ahead of you, bro. And it's just getting started, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be here. As long as you give us a couple days, that's all we ask for.
No, I'm here, bro. I'm here. And, I don't know if you heard, a big announcement. I'm affiliated now with Believe. It's a great company, man. You got heavy hitters, man. You got Jonathan Stewart, which is Believe in Oregon. You got David Pollock with his own thing. You got Chris Sims. All of them are former college athletes or pro athletes. And for me to be affiliated, it's a beautiful thing, man. So shout out to them, man. And I think, like I said, I was the Lord had to just literally show me, man, and work in mysterious ways, man.
Right.
And I wasn't thinking about coming back. I was more so trying to focus on this ministry stuff. But then I had pastors hit me up. I had people all over hit me up and say, Jay, this is a ministry, man. This is me. This is
right.
And sometimes you can be so my wife says heavenly minded that earthly good. But that's a whole other story. But
right.
But anyway, bro.
It's only up from here though, man. But I just wanted to touch on, man. I just wanted to say I really hope we don't lose Hassan Longstreet, man. I really hope he be patient and wait your turn. I know this is a new age in college football now, you know what I'm saying, where dudes ain't trying to wait no more, and I understand that. You got to get your bread and you want to, hurry up and get in and get out.
Yeah.
But I hope we don't lose him because of, Jaden Alba return, because I feel like next year going to be, not next year, but the year after going to be his year, you know what I mean? And who you got? I got Romello Height and Texas Tech in them, man, going. I wanted the boy Reed in them and the A&M, but they let me down. So I'm like, man. So who you got taking it for the championship?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I hope Texas Tech beat the brakes. I hope Romello Height. I hope Romello Height sacked.
He balling too.
Yeah, he's balling. That's a whole nother show within itself.
Right.
Why is Romello Height not here? That's a show. But I'm not even about to go there. But I hope Romello Height sacked De'Anton Moore about 5 times. And I'm just being 100. I'm just going to keep it real, bro. I'm just going to keep it real. I hope he sacked him about 5 times. And
I ain't even worried about Oregon.
Yeah,
They choke artists. They do this every. I'm talking about with Chip Kelly, with
yeah.
Mario Cristobal, whoever else was their coaches. They get to the big stage. Yeah, they got these fancy suits and all this other stuff, but they can't finish it off like how we used to. They don't know how to do it. They can't get to Chip or whatever for some
No,
reason.
no.
You
That's why
know,
they.
so I'm
That's
not
why they.
worried about them.
Yeah, that's why they do this. They put up the O for
Right.
0 championships, and that's what they do, bro.
Hey,
That's
but
what they
that's
do.
all I wanted to say though, man. I'm
Hey, man.
glad you back, man. Everything is that, man. We everybody. I can speak for everybody, man. We happy to have you back, bro. Like for real, for real.
Hey, man. I
Like,
appreciate you, family. I
hey,
appreciate you.
fight on. Shout out to my boy Young Tiny though.
Hey, for sure.
All
Hey,
right, all
fight
right.
on. Young Tiny, what's the word?
What up, bro? Shout out
Hey,
Stefan, my
hey,
loved
hold
ones. What
on,
up,
real
though?
quick. Hold on, real
All
quick.
right.
John, what's up, my man? Thank you for the $20 super chat. You said happy to have you back. The ministry comes first, my friend. That said, the traditions are upset. I'm worried about it because traditions are out the door. Our schedule next year is brutal. Is Longstreet coming back? We hope Longstreet is coming back. And I understand all that. John, hey, look, it's on both parties really. And we could go way back. Let's just go way back to NIL when transfer portal, college football, conference alignment, all that stuff was in play, John, to be honest. And when that stuff came into play, it eliminated a lot of stuff, man. And I knew that Notre Dame was going to be, I said it 3 years ago. If you guys remember, I said Notre Dame was going to be forced into a conference. I saw all this stuff happening, and they can't have their cake and eat it too. They can't pick and choose to play Army, Navy, and all these other schools every single year if they think they're going to get along. Anyway, Young Tiny, what's the word?
What's up with it, bro?
Man, how
What's
you
up
doing,
with
fam?
I'm good, fam. First of all, I want to say congrats on the you know what I'm saying, on the believe. On
Abs-
that situation, bro. Well deserved, bro. You been deserved it, bro. I'm happy that God brought that into fruition for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy for you, fam. Well
Man,
deserved.
I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you.
And you already know. You
How
already
you
know.
how you feeling about everything, man, with the
Man,
De'Anton
I feel
Lynn and
like, man, okay, where you want to start with Lynn?
man,
With Lynn, let's
we can
start with
start
the
with Lynn
Lynn.
and then you touch on a little bit of Notre Dame.
Okay, let's go with Lynn. First of all, bro, like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you winning and you being successful, bro, assistants eventually get pulled away. The thing with Lynn is, bro, every year I don't want to see you flirting with your alma mater. Cause you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
like you alluded to earlier, bro. If that's what you wanted to do, they tried to get you last year. We signed you on an extension.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So
yep,
like, and then so like these lateral moves, like if you want to go to if you want to go to your alma mater, then get on.
yeah,
Respect. We appreciate you. You turned our defense around, but it's not fair. Continuity wise, recruit wise, what we trying to build in consistency. You know what I'm saying? We expected players to be loyal and not take visits and all that. And like I said, if you was going to interview for Cal head coaching job or something like that,
right,
respect. I get it. You moving up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? Because if
right.
that's your ultimate goal to be a head coach or something like that, I get it. But if you want to go to your alma mater, you should have been shook. So I just don't feel like him flirting with his alma mater every offseason, is healthy for where our program is going. If that makes sense.
I feel you. I feel you on that, and it's to the
You
point
know?
where if you didn't go last year, I felt like you were gonna stay. I'm just trying to understand, like, what's the deal? You got the number one class. I mean, you talk about
Right.
Tom. You talk about Jimmy on Winfield. You talking about all of these guys that are just phenomenal guys. Sean Scott. I mean, you got these edge guys that are coming, and you couple that with some of the guys that we currently have. That's going to help.
Right.
It's going to build this thing up. I'm like Penn State. That's almost like a rebuild. And so
Right.
yeah.
It is.
So
It is. So it only could be significant if like I don't know if that was Uncle Boom. I can't remember who that said, but like if you want to go play for where you came from, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. But you had all opportunity last season, bro. Don't keep dragging us along like this. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's crazy. Like we respect what you brought. Our defense, improved us and all that. But it's like we need the consistency even from you. You know what I'm saying. We feel like we have the right person. The defense turnaround is being noticed nationally now. You know what I'm saying? It's once again part of the elite coaching conversation. So this isn't like I don't look at it like USC is being rated. I look at it like USC is being respected, but at the same time, like alma mater pulls, they're powerful, but it ain't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going back to your alma mater, it's emotional, but it's not just automatic. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Right.
when you got the recruiting access in California, NIL resources. USC is a blue blood national brand. You know, Penn State ain't no slouch, but they not on our level as far as national brand in football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, just a long term career trajectory. You know what I'm saying? So I
Absolutely.
don't know,
No.
bro.
Absolutely. No, I agree. So, hopefully he just gets that situation squared, man, and we figure something out because at the end of the day, we get ready to play a bowl game, bro. Like, I mean, is this what we doing right now? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. So,
That's
before I
what
let you
I'm
go,
saying.
bro, I want to hear what you got to say about Notre Dame real quick.
Bro, the world don't revolve around you, Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? And and my boy, and I know Keyshawn too, so it's love. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
It's
bro,
love. It's definitely
it's
love,
it's
but
definitely love.
but
But I just feel like
I respectfully just
he
disagree.
yeah, he reacting as a former player, and he not looking at today's reality. You feel what I'm saying? He's speaking from an era when schedules were flexible, like the conference obligations were lighter, being that we was in a Pac-10 when he was playing, and then the Pac-12 well after. You feel me? Travel
Yeah.
wasn't coast to coast every other week. You feel what I'm saying? But our furthest trip was up to Washington, Oregon, or you know what I'm saying?
But
So that world don't exist no more. We in the Big Ten. Fundamentally, that changed the math and pretending that it didn't is unrealistic. You feel what I'm saying? Where he's speaking from, I get it from a traditional standpoint, but that worked in the '90s. It
you
can't be
are
like
you are
it, it,
100%.
that,
You
that
could you 100% right, bro.
that worked in the '90s, not 2026. You feel me? And he mad at he coming out like you said. He didn't say nothing about them. He oversimplified it like we chose BYU over Notre Dame.
It,
Like we didn't replace Notre Dame with BYU. Notre Dame filled his own slot with BYU after we couldn't align on game timing, travel recovery, our Big Ten scheduling constraints. That wasn't us ducking Notre Dame. You feel what
not
I'm saying?
not only that, not only that. Think about the fact that Notre Dame already made agreements with Auburn. Let me pull it back up with Clemson,
Clemson.
Clemson, Auburn, and I had to pull it up. Where is it at? Okay, here it is.
Mm.
They made agreement, a 12-year agreement with Clemson. They made a 2-year agreement with Auburn and a 2-year agreement with BYU. Are you kidding me? But you
So
can't make
look,
no room. You can't make no room.
exactly.
I can guarantee you one of those games is gonna be at the beginning of the season.
And
USC
check
was
this
just
out.
asking to be at week 0. You telling me you
That's
can't do that?
That's it, fam. And check this out. They chose to stay independent. They chose to prioritize their schedule flexibility. They
Exactly.
chose to lock in BYU. You can't demand tradition, total independence, and perfect timing. Some have to give. You feel me? That's not betrayal. That's negotiation. We not giving in to y'all. You
Hey,
feel me?
just like you
Like,
say in the hood, ain't nobody bigger than the program. Bottom
ain't
line.
nobody bigger than the program.
Hey,
You feel me?
it is. It's crazy.
We travel from LA to the Midwest to the East Coast now. So adding a late season Notre Dame game on top of Big Ten travel, that's not a small detail, fam. That
And Notre,
affects player health,
absolutely.
recovery, competitive fairness, all that. Protecting players and performance, that's not a weakness. That's our modern day program management, bro.
You,
We not finna fall for y'all. You
you
feel
make
me?
you make some credible points. Think about this. Other than going to the West Coast of USC in California, in LA, tell me where else does Notre Dame travel that way? When they pick their schedule, you notice that they picking it. If you go to Pittsburgh, that's not that far. That's not that far. You staying all on the East Coast. You staying in them ACC schools. You staying, but your wear and tear. You remember how our dudes did when they had to
Come
play
on, bro.
against Illinois. Early, they had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning for the big noon kickoff and all that crazy stuff. We still trying to adapt to this schedule wise as far as the travel. So you just want, and this, like you said, it wasn't the same when Keyshawn was playing. No
Is
disrespect,
that part?
Keyshawn, if you watching this, because I got love for you.
I I
You
got
from the
love for him too. I
yeah,
know
you
him
from
too. Like that's the big bro, like big cousin. He's solid, but it's like you wrong on this one. I did, and I
yeah.
respectfully
I don't
disagree
agree
with
with
you.
it. I totally.
You question the rivalry timing, that equals like disrespecting that ain't disrespecting the history, but real loyalty to USC means putting USC in the best competitive position, thinking long term, not emotionally. You feel me? And accepting that tradition sometimes pause in order to survive. It ain't over, but
Yeah.
we not finna fold into them. You feel
Hey,
me?
yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I'm gonna take some more of these. I gotta get out. It's almost an hour. My God, I didn't even realize that it was almost an
Hey,
hour. I'm about to get ready to
hey,
go to.
yeah, hey, you owe us that hour, little one. 10 days. Hey, give me.
hey, hey, man! I was about to be down for the count. It almost wasn't about to be no lie.
Hey,
But
hey,
praise
but I think
God,
I
we
speak.
here.
I think I speak for everybody. You know, me and you, we got our own personal relationship, but I think I speak
Yeah,
for everybody when I say welcome back, man.
yeah.
Respect to you. God bless you and the fam, health and all, man. And you know what I'm saying. Give us what you could give us, bro. It's all love,
Hey, man, I appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, and I'll holler at you,
all the
man.
time.
All right, fight on. Let me get these last ones. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Are you there? Is it Infinite Moolah? How you doing?
Oh yes, right here.
How's
You
it
hear me?
going? Yes, sir. How you doing?
Oh man, it's good, man. Everything's good. Glad you back, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I need everybody real quick. We got 1,212 people. Let me take a picture of this in the chat. I think we got about 300, maybe 200 or 300 on YouTube. I need everybody that's on. I'm gonna have to shut this down on Twitter. I try to do it because I want you guys to see how it started, but I want you guys to go over to YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. USCJ on YouTube. But what's the word, man? What's the word, family?
Oh, everything's everything. I just wanted to tap in and I wanted to talk about the receiver situation really too. Everybody's talking
How
about
you
we.
feeling about it?
I love it. I love our receivers, bro. I think we USA ain't never had no problem with receivers.
No, I
We
agree.
got
I
we
agree.
got buku talent. Everybody wanted to go get this kid Martian. I mean, he's all right, but I don't think he's better than nothing we got already in the stables. I think we
Bro,
got a lot of talented people.
it's the same way when we went and got the receiver from Arizona, and he was a good receiver,
Yeah,
and
he
he
was
balled
good, bro.
against us.
Yeah.
But he didn't. You know, I mean, it's just like he couldn't get on the field. I think sometimes from a receiver standpoint, you hear a lot of people talk about them portal guys. I just think we overthink it. Like we got some dogs, man. Like I said, Ramiro Ison, Corey Sims. You got these guys that are true freshmen. That of course they're not gonna start over the Biletnikoff Award winner, right?
Right.
So I feel you on that.
Yeah. Also, do we have any word on Elijah Page? What's going on with him?
I didn't see him re-sign yet. Elijah Page, it's a couple of guys. Desmond Stevens, it's a couple of guys that popped in my mind. We'll kind of wait because they kind of scattering them things out to where they're doing a little re-sign and they kind of doing like a little NFL thing. Hopefully, we'll see some more coming up this week by the end of the week, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we need Elijah and we need Longstreet back. Need them.
I don't think I've seen him yet. So, hey, man, hey, don't make my brain hurt right now, man. Because let's pray. And here's the thing I'm gonna say. I wasn't on here, man, when I did make a little post that said Jaden Mayava. I told you guys that he was coming back. We had intel that he was coming back. But here's what I'm gonna say about the Jaden Mayava Hassan Longstreet thing. Because I think this, if you look at the Texas A&M situation, I believe with all my heart that, you know, he will probably be in the same situation. You know,
Yeah.
they got a quarterback at Texas A&M. Remember, he committed to Texas A&M. They got a quarterback at Texas A&M that did go to the playoffs. Now, they didn't really move the ball. Texas A&M couldn't move the ball against Miami. But I'm just saying, caliber-wise, he's a good quarterback. Can Hassan Longstreet, would he be able to beat him out right now? I'm not sure. So, you know, he might be in the same situation. So I just hope he understands that, like, he's in a good place. He's in a place where you got the quarterback guru, you got Lincoln Riley, you got Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, you got Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams. You got all of these guys that were Baker Mayfield that were under Lincoln Riley. And you kind of want to stay under that tradition and that quarterback coach-wise, and I think it'll benefit him to come back.
Oh, definitely. If y'all can hear us, Longstreet, it behooves you greatly to come back. Man, we got the line coming back for you. You got plenty of talent. You got plenty of running back talent. I mean, offense ain't never been a problem for USC.
Right. That's fact. That's fact. That's facts. No, I totally agree with you, man. I totally agree with you. I got to take one more call. Now I got to go, man. It is.
All right, bro.
These calls are stacking up like
I
crazy.
feel
Hey, I appreciate you,
glad to
fam.
have you back, bro.
Hey, appreciate you. Fight on. Let's see. Eddie,
What's up, Jay?
how you doing, man? Eddie, you there?
Oh, okay, I can't hear you. Hold on. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No. Uh,
All right, never mind.
You good? I see Eddie. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, let me take this. Oh, it's Keith. Keith,
Yo, Jay, what's going on, man?
what's the word?
Oh, man, it's all good. Welcome back, brother.
Man, were you popping in and out the chat? I thought I saw you at first and then you disappeared.
Yeah, my phone's bugging, man. I got a
Oh, you
cracked
good? You
screen
good?
and
You good?
everything.
Man, hey, Keith, what's the word, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Hey, listen.
Hey, hold on, Keith. Hey, for those who don't know, we got about 1,300 people in the chat. Keith, for those who don't know, Keith Biggers, he played linebacker at USC, 1984. Um, he was my very first USC interview 4 years ago. So shout out to Keith, man. Love you, brother. But what's the
Yes,
word?
man. Well, listen, about the whole situation, it's going to happen regardless, man. Players come and go. If Longstreet decides he wants to leave, that's on him. If he wants to start from the beginning and fill out a whole new system, then hey, look, you're gonna start from the bottom all over again. You're like everyone's saying, you're in a very good position. A
Right.
very good position. Um, when Pete Carroll had control, how many quarterbacks did he have?
Yeah,
He
I
had,
mean, yeah,
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 and
yeah,
Matt Castle never touched the maybe one or two plays as a quarterback, but mainly he played linebacker, or no, he played tight end. He
yep,
played, I mean, and still made it to the NFL as a quarterback.
yep. Yep, you make great points, and I think that's but the problem is now though, Keith,
Uh huh.
we live in like a whole different type of the dynamics is totally different when you talk about the NIL, the transfer portal. Like you see these guys, it's like contracts they're signing now, and so I think some
Yeah.
guys maybe, and I'm not saying Longstreet's going anywhere. I'm just you just look at the situation and you look at his caliber of player he is. You just
Yeah.
kind of want yeah, he's legit. You on the
He's very
sideline, you saw him.
he's very talented. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you just kind of want a guy like him. Hey, thank you, brother. You just kind of want a guy like him to just kind of stay put and just understand that Lincoln Riley has a history of taking. You look at Jaden Mayava's leap from one year to another, massive leap. Led the country this year. I think second in the country right now in passing yards. And so, look, I hope he understands that he has that ability too, and he's the next man up.
Potentially, he could lead us to two national championships.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yep,
that good.
yep. I agree. I totally agree. Unfortunately, I got to tip out of here, man. I didn't realize it was getting this late. It's super late.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
know you wanted to get me in early, but my phone was bugging and I was going in and out. I'm like, yo, I'm still here, bro.
no, you good. But I wanted to make sure I got you though.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, Keith, man. Much love to you, fam. And we back, man. We just probably won't go three. We probably won't go 7 days a week like we were. But it's probably gonna be
Yeah.
more so 3 to 4 days, somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
we'll touch bases on Notre Dame another time, man. Hey, they chickens, man. I don't care about them, man. Let them go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
If they looking, if they looking for the easy,
I
if they
respect
looking for the
everybody's
easy
opinion.
road, man. You
Yeah,
hear me? If they're looking for the easy road, man, then let them find it.
yeah.
You
No,
know,
I
true
agree.
champions, true champions. They walk with on barefoot road, man.
Yeah.
You
No,
got
I
you
totally
got to
agree.
feel it. You got to
I
feel it.
totally
But
agree.
anyway, man, let me let you go, man, because you've been on a while, and it's good to have you back.
Hey, Keith, man, I appreciate you being able to tap in.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We'll talk
family.
tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Stay blessed, fam. All right. Hey, look, I'm getting out of here, man. We got almost 1,400 people in here, 1,362 to be exact. Look, first show back, and look, hey, it's successful. USC still moving and grooving, man. We excited about the program. It's still go time, man. It's go time. It's on the popping. It's on the cracking. So look, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Until later on, I am out of here, man. It's been an hour and 9 minutes. I don't even know where that time went. That's crazy. But you know how the lives be, man. Every live is like this. and we always get this type of support. And I just want to say thank you to all the fans, man. Much love to you guys. And I'm out of here, man. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.